तर्हि सर्वप्रथमं नमो वाग्देव्यै नमः सभाभ्यः। आदौ तावत् मङ्गलं विधीयते। स्मृतापितरुणातपं करुणया हरन्ति नृणामभङ्गुरतनुत्विषा वलयिता शतैर्विद्युताम् कलिन्दगिरिनन्दिनी तटसुरद्रुमालम्बिनी मदीयमतिचुम्बिनी भवतु कापि कादम्बिनी मदीयमतिचुम्बिनी भवतु कापि कादम्बिनी. First of all, it is my great privilege that I am invited in the first Sanskrit Youth Conference. For that, I am thankful for organizer and the management of Sri Bhagawan Mahaveer Jain Evening College. In this lecture, I am just trying to talk on technology and Sanskrit, special reference to AI tools. It has almost 4 segments which will cover all important area which is based on Sanskrit and technical and technology, basically related to developed area of AI tools. So what we will discuss here, in nutshell, we can say that the importance of Sanskrit lies in application of Gyan and Vigyan. For example, computational linguistics, artificial intelligence, and other prominent area is lies in the most text written in Sanskrit. It is quite difficult to educate study without first comprehending Sanskrit text. Almost all IITs, IIMs, and central universities have made Sanskrit as a core school of learning. Nowadays, we are talking about artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is a growing area. Sentences are analyzed by using Sanskrit allied grammar, Indian logic, Mimamsa philosophy, and so on. The day will come when student must learn Sanskrit prior to learning any other disciplines. In the same way, we see several tools have been created. But now the question is, what is the relevance of Sanskrit study for AI tools? So we can say that it may be used to learn, comprehend Sanskrit literature, and Sanskrit is making the significant contribution to develop and for the development of AI technologies. In this short lecture, which is almost for 6 minutes now, I am here to provide overview of technical aspects of Sanskrit. So, as we know, we have to make adjustment, or we can say that the coexistence of ahic in of this word and the paralaukic or homosmic or transcendental word. In the same way, we need to talk about lok and shastra. And nowadays, when we are talking about technology, we must talk about ancient texts. So coexistence of these two pair, that is crucial to understand. Now, why we need to study Sanskrit in this technical era or technological era? There are so many regions. I have just counted a few points. Whenever you are talking about technology, whenever you are talking about Sanskrit, then we need to think about these different points. Okay, I am not elaborating because we have a limited time. In the same time, we need to understand what is the steps to work in the field of technology and Sanskrit. So it has different several steps. First of all, we need to fulfill the thrust of knowledge in the in two both area, Sanskrit area as well as technical area. In the same way, we need to enter for the basic original texts. Then we need to go in deeper part, and finally we must have expertise. I am talking about Sanskrit Shastra as well, uh, technical areas. Because if you are master in one area, then it is quite impossible to go ahead with these computational Sanskrit areas. So for Sanskrit area, we are quite aware with these Ashtadis Vidyasthanani, because we are every day we are talking about Indian knowledge system. So we all are aware with these Ashtadas Vidyasthan and scientific texts. So I am not going on this one. Now, Sanskrit and technology, when we are talking, if we see our one act of the uh, our day-to-day life, each and everything which is based on computer right now. So it is not only in education, you can see in each and every field of our life. But I am talking about education, specifically Sanskrit, and in Sanskrit, we are talking about research area. So I have just classified these points. Now, Sanskrit and technology. There are two terms. First, when we are talking about technology, it is quite simple to understand that the application of scientific knowledge which is used in our practical life, day-to-day life, that is counted under the term of technology. And when we are talking about Sanskrit, we must keep in mind that it is not only for used for language. It is when we are talking about Sanskrit, it is for whole Sanskrit tradition, whole scientific literature which is available in Indian knowledge system. Now I am just switching towards Sanganiki Sanskritam, or development of computational Sanskrit. If we see the base core point of computational Sanskrit or computational linguistics, we we may go uh, at that time when linguistic area was under developing stage. When we are talking, I am saying something and you are listening. I am able to uh, utter something with certain process, which is quite mentioned in our text like Parani Siksha and other text. But later on, it was used for communication. That is quite easy thing to understand. But later on, it was accepted as comparative philology or historical philology, because there were there were there was different part which was separated on the basis of language. So this was the main point from where we have started the journey. And when we see in 1783, when Sir William Jones was the justice in Kolkata. Uh, at that time, he started to learn Sanskrit to communicate, to understand the Indian society. Later on, we see a famous face, that is Noam Chomsky. He was just talking about Parani, and before Chomsky, Acharya Parani was not so accepted well. But when Chomsky is saying that Parani structure of Parani is well versed, then we are accepting that we have something. But we see the later, if you see the our past, then it has a great tradition. Okay, so now I am coming to the next point. When we are talking about computational linguistics, there are two main bifurcation. First, if you are not aware with technology, then you are just trying to develop certain resources for computational research. When you are learning slowly computational techniques, then you are trying to develop certain tools. So there are two different stages. Okay, we see in 2008 there was a project by DIT Government of India, where it was for 4 years, where a certain tasks have been assigned to different institutions, where we see that a number of uh, tools have been developed by these institutions. And later on, not only in these institutions, other institutions have also incorporated to develop more and more technical tools. And we can see a few examples have been given here. Now I am coming on artificial intelligence. Whenever we are talking about artificial intelligence, that is quite simple to understand, because we have God gifted brain by which we can think, we can assume, we can rethink something, and that is defined by intellect or mind or and so on. But it is God gifted. But when you are trying to give this tendency to a technical uh, thing like computer, then you have to give such type of technique that will be in the language of programs, instructions, and it will work slowly like human being. Okay, so this artificial intelligence is a little bit different from normal technique, because in normal technique you are giving, you need to do this thing. But in artificial intelligence, when you are giving instruction, you need to do thing. At that time, simultaneously, compute that specific program is capable to understand what we need to do in the next stage, like human being. In the beginning stage, when you are instructing a child that just to go and take one glass of water, at that time he or she is not capable to understand that what he or she should do additionally. But later on, he or she is understanding what we need to do. But in like that this artificial intelligence is doing by learning again and again. When you are giving instruction, it is for future also. Okay, it has advantage and disadvantage too, because when it is used as artificial intelligence, then it is very nice. When it is used as alien intelligence, I'm saying, because something what you are not supposed to do, but that has been done. For example, robot movie, you have already seen that movie. You can say that that is also artificial intelligence, but it is not for the good health of society. Now we are viewing the language tools of AI. This is very useful tool which is developed by Google. And another tool you have heard about, Chat GPT, that was 3.5, that now you can use 4.0. And not only these tools, but you will see the number of tools of AI tools you can find and you can use day to day, in your day to day life, to do your life better. But sometimes you have to assign these tasks. If you are creating AI tools, then you have to assign these tasks by viewing what has have been already developed. For example, regarding natural language processing, computer vision, speech recognition, machine learning platforms, chatbots, data analysis, robotic, AI powered content creator, and number of areas are there where you can find numerous uh, tools which have been already developed, and which are not AI capable nowadays. That uh, experts are indulged to do better in that field. In the same time, we can see, because we are talking about Sanskrit, so video editing tools, language tools, video voice mixing tools, image editor, there are number of AI tools which are available. Some of those are free of cost, so you can just sign up and you can use. Now we are talking about a specific AI tools which is useful for a Sanskrit researcher: Sanskrit heritage reader, Sanskrit text reader, Sanskrit document reader, and number of the tools are available for to which will help you while you are doing your research work. In the same time, Sanskrit is uh, also contributing to develop AI technologies. The main thing by which it is doing, that is linguistic structure, grammar, and rich textual heritage. Not only this thing, but also the uh, cultural aspects and other thing which is helping to develop AI tools, because AI tools will work as a human, like human. uh, I feel I feel something good or bad, but that robotic tools that will not able to uh, grasp the emotions, but that will work without understanding those emotions. So two tools which have been developed by my students. They are from Kerala, Aswini and Maitreya. Both are PG students, but they have developed two tools. One is related to prosodical analyzer of Shakuntalam, and another one is is developed for a figure of speech or Alankar analyzer. So first, this prosodical analyzer is called as Spurs Shakuntalam prosodic rules analyzing for reorientation hub, and another one is Kaise, that is Kalidas Avigyan Shakuntalam idiomic style expression. So nowadays we all are indulged to develop something which will be better for our future society, and all of you can take one assignment to do to develop such type of tools like prose reader. If you are not capable to work on computational, then you just scan and make available Sanskrit texts online, or you can just convert it in Unicode. And number of assignments are there which you can choose one, and you can contribute for the society. At the end of this lecture, I can say that we must feel proud on our IKS legacy, because what we have, that is more and more important, because if we are talking globally, at that time only our heritage that is with us. And not only we need to feel proud, but we need to focus on a specific area and visualize at on the basis of need of the society, and later on we need to shape it with the help of technology, and it must be publicized in the national interest. Thank you. Yeah, you have given me opportunity to express my views, and especially I am thankful for Pranshpal Mahoday. तेन सद्यः एव दूरवाणीमाध्यमेन आमन्त्रणं प्रदत्तम्। अनेन सहैव डॉक्टर सुनील महोदयाः एते तु अग्रजाः सन्ति, तथापि एतेषाम् आदेशः सर्वथा सर्वदा शिरोधार्यरूपे भवति। एवमेव अन्ये ये अत्र अध्यापकाः सन्ति, कर्मचारिणः सन्ति, ये अत्र अस्मिन् कर्मणि निरन्तर संलग्नाः सन्ति, तेषां प्रत्यक्ष परोक्ष रूपे ये संयुक्ताः सन्ति, तेभ्यो समेभ्यो अहं धन्यवादान् वितनोमि। अनेन सहैव अत्र एकः एका मम जिज्ञासा अस्ति। अत्र संस्कृत विभागः वर्तते, तत्र सम्यक् रूपेण संस्कृत टेक्नोलॉजी इति आश्रित्य प्रथमा एषा संगोष्ठी वर्तते। तत्र अवश्यमेव एवं कार्यं शोधकार्यं तत्र सम्यक् रूपेण भवेत्। अत्र यदि अस्मत् विश्वविद्यालयेन सह यदि काचित् तत्र साहाय्यस्य यदि आवश्यकता भवति, तथापि तत् मिलित्वा कार्यं कर्तुं शक्यते इति एव उक्त्वा अहं सर्वेभ्यो प्रणामाञ्जलिं वितीर्य विरमामि। प्रणामाः, धन्यवादाः।